So first question, a modulated carrier wave has maximum and minimum amplitude of 750 millivolt and 250 millivolt. So maximum amplitude is 750 millivolt, minimum amplitude is 250 millivolt. Calculate the value of percentage modulation. And இதோட theory part எல்லா equation நம்ம வந்து previous videoல solve பண்ணியிருக்கிறோம். So இதோட theory part வேணும்னா இதோட previous video study பண்ணிக்கோங்க. So first we know the equation present modulation, that is M. Present modulation, that is M in percentage. M in percentage, that is equal to E max minus E min divided by E max plus E min into 100. So the value is, the E max is 750. So 750 millivolt minus E min value is 250 millivolt divided by 750 millivolt plus 250 millivolt into 100. So by solving this we will get 500 divided by, and this one is 1000 millivolt get cancelled and into 100. So this become 50%. So the answer here is 50%. So the percentage of modulation is 50%. And second question, a 10 megahertz sinusoidal carrier wave of amplitude 10 millivolt is modulated by a 5 kilohertz sinusoidal audio signal wave of amplitude 6 millivolt. Find the frequency components of the resultant modulated wave and their amplitudes. And இங்கே நமக்கு தெரியணுங்கிறதெல்லாம் இது வந்து carrier wave frequency. So this is FC value. This 10 megahertz is FC value, and this 5 kilohertz is MF, message signal oda frequency FM, and இது வந்து message frequency oda amplitude, that you to consider this is B, and this one is carrier wave amplitude, so consider this is A. And find the frequency components of the resultant modulated wave. And என்னென்ன modulated wave oda frequency components இருக்கும்னா upper side frequency, lower side frequency, so ரெண்டு frequency இருக்கும். So அதோட formula நமக்கு தெரியும். So first here FC is equal to, that is carrier frequency. Carrier frequency FC is equal to 10 megahertz. And upper side frequency, that is FC plus FM. And நமக்கு FC ஓட வேல்யூ தெரியும், FM ஓட வேல்யூவும் தெரியும், that is 10 megahertz. இப்போ இந்த கிலோஹெர்ட்ஸை மெகாஹெர்ட்ஸாக கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணிங்கன்னா 0.005. ஸோ இதோட வேல்யூ வந்து 10.005 megahertz upper side frequency. Similarly, lower side frequency, that is equal to FC minus FM. So 10 minus 0.005. So we will get 9.995 megahertz, and this is lower side frequency. So நம்ம வந்து இப்போ இதோட frequency component find பண்ணியாச்சு, resultant modulated wave ஓட frequency components calculate பண்ணியாச்சு, and their amplitude. And amplitude ரெண்டு சைட் பேண்ட் இருக்கும். ஸோ நம்ம இந்த மாதிரி பார்த்துருப்போம். ஸோ இதோட நம்ம ஃப்ரீக்வன்சி கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டோம், அண்ட் இதோட இந்த ஆம்ப்ளிடியூட் வேல்யூ என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். ஸோ இது வந்து கேரியர் ஃப்ரீக்வன்சி, இது வந்து 10 millivolt. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இட் நீட்ஸ் தட் M modulation index, that is given as message signal amplitude divided by carrier signal amplitude. So B here is 6 millivolt divided by 10 millivolt. So the value here is 0.6. So the M value is 0.6. So similarly இந்த ரெண்டு ஆம்ப்ளிடியூட வந்து ஹைட் வந்து சேமாக தான் இருக்கும். So amplitude of both USF and LSF both are same. So amplitude of USF is equal to LSF, that is equal to M into A divided by 2, and here A is 10 millivolt, M is 0.6, so 0.6 into A is 10 millivolt divided by 2, so the value here is 3 millivolt. So the sideband amplitude is 3 millivolt. So first find the frequency component of the resultant modulated wave. அது வந்து USF and LSF find பண்ணியாச்சு. FC plus FM, FC minus FM. And then amplitude, அந்த இதோட amplitude find பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா we need this M. M is the division of that. B is message signal ஓட maximum amplitude, A is carrier signal ஓட maximum amplitude. இந்த ரெண்டையும் நம்ம டிவைட் பண்ணும்போது M கிடைச்சிரும். Then the formula for finding amplitude of this USF and LSF is M into A divided by 2. ஸோ அதை சால்வ் பண்ணும்போது நமக்கு இந்த சைட் பேண்ட் ஃப்ரீக்வன்சியோட ஆம்ப்ளிடியூட் கிடைக்குது. Third question, an audio signal given by 15 sin 2 pi 2000 t amplitude modulates a sinusoidal carrier wave 60 sin 2 pi and this 1 lakh t. Determine the modulation index, present modulation, frequencies of signal and carrier, frequency spectrum of the modulated wave. And we know the sinusoidal mathematical representation of sinusoidal wave. If you are consider E is the sinusoidal wave, we can represent this E as EC sin 2 pi f naught into t. So this is a mathematical expression of plus pi. This is a base. So this is a mathematical expression of any sinusoidal signal. So in the equation kuda compare பண்ணும்போது we can find this 15 is maximum amplitude of message signal, audio frequency signal, that is given as B, and this is the frequency FM, message signal oda frequency. Similarly this one is A and this one is carrier frequency. So first we need to find modulation index. Modulation index is nothing but M. M, we know the equation M is equal to B by A. And here B is 15, A is 60. So the answer here is 0.25. So now we find the modulation index. And present modulation is nothing but presentation of this modulation index. So we multiply this 0.25 into 100. This will give the present modulation. So the value here is 25%. Present modulation is 25%. And frequency of signal and carrier. And signal, so this one is for A and this one for B, and C frequency of signal, that is FM and FC. They ask FM and FC, and FM from the question itself we can find FM is 2000 hertz. Similarly FC is equal to, we can write it in hertz means 1,50,000 hertz. Otherwise that is equal to 100 kilohertz. So this is FM and FC. And frequency spectrum of modulated wave, they are asking that USF and LSF. And we know the formula USF is FC plus FM. So this become this one plus 2000. So we will get 102 kilohertz. Similarly LSF, that is FC minus FM. So similarly minus 2000. So the answer here is 98 kilohertz. So this is a sideband frequency. So we found all things. This is D. So A is modulation index, B by A, percentage of modulation, signal and carrier frequency, and frequency spectrum. We need this upper side frequency, lower side frequency. Fourth question, a bandwidth of 15 MHz is available for AM transmission if the maximum audio signal frequency used for modulating the carrier is not to exceed 15 kilohertz. How many stations can broadcast within this band simultaneously without interfering with each other? So either we have to find the channel width or bandwidth. So we know the formula for finding channel width or bandwidth, that is equal to 2 into F M max. That is the frequency here. FM max. Sorry, FM max. This is not. This is FM max. This is the maximum frequency of signal, audio range frequency. So this is FM max value 15 kilohertz. So the bandwidth of each station, and this is each station bandwidth. So each station require a bandwidth of 2 into FM max. So 2 into 15 kilohertz, that is given as 30 kilohertz. So this is the maximum bandwidth required for each station. So now we are going to calculate how many stations we can broadcast within this range bandwidth 15 megahertz. So we have to find a number of stations, that is given as for 15 megahertz and each station take 30 kilohertz. So that is 15 into 10 to the power 6 divided by 30 into 10 to the power 3. So solving this, we will get 500. So maximum of 500 station we can include within this range 15 megahertz. Fifth question, the total power content of an AM is 1500 watt. For a 100% modulation, determine power transmitted by the carrier. Second one, power transmitted by each sideband. And this is 100% modulation means the power transmitted by the carrier, that is PC, that is equal to, and we know the formula, that is total power, that is equal to 1.5 PC, and this is carrier power consumption. So now we need to calculate this PC. So this become total power divided by 1.5. So the value of total power is 1500 watt divided by 1.5. So here the answer is 1000. Solving this, we will get 1000 watt. So the power transmitted by the carrier is, so the first part answer is 1000 watt, and power transmitted by each sideband. And here this is 100% modulation means we have the formula this. And for different percent of modulation, we have another one formula. So now PT is equal to 1.5 PC. From that we can find PC. After that we have to find PUSP, that is equal to PLSP. Both can transmit equal power. So the value for finding this is M square by 4 into PC. So here M square is 1. For 100% the M value is 1. So this become 1 by 4 into PC value is 1000. So the answer here is 250 watt. So the second part answer is 250 watt. Sixth question, the total power content of an AM wave is 2.64 kilowatt at the modulation factor of 80%. Determine the power content of carrier and each sideband. Here M is, percentage of M is 80. So the M value here is 0.8. So this is the M value. For that, in previous question, the M is 100% modulated. So the M value is 1. And here this is 80. So M value is 0.8. So the equation for finding this PC, that is given as total power into 2 divided by 2 plus M square. So this is a formula for finding the carrier power transmitted for various present modulation method. And we know total power is 2.64 into kilowatt 10 to the power 3. And we know the M value, that is 0.8 the whole square. And solving this, we will get 2000 watt. So this is BC. So now we find the first part, the power content of carrier, and each band similarly USB, that is equal to LSB, and here we have the same equation, that is m square by 4 into PC. So here m square value is 0.8 square divided by 4 into PC value is 2000, and solving this we will get 320 volt. So this is the second part answer, the power content of each sideband. Seventh question, a certain transmitter radiates 10 kilovolt of power with the carrier unmodulated and 11.8 kilovolt with the carrier sinusoidally modulated. Find the modulation factor. Second part, if another wave modulated to 40% is also transmitted, calculate the radiated power. And modulation index is nothing but m. We have to find the m value. And here, so in first case, we are considering this. So the first case, A, m, that is total power, that is equal to PC into 1 plus m square by 2. So this is the formula, and we know this PT, that after modulation the power transmission is 11.8. So 11.8 kilowatt, and PC is 10 kilowatt, that is transmitted carrier power content in carrier wave, that is 10 into 10 to the power 3, and 1 plus m square by 2. We have to find the m value. So solving this, 1 plus m square by 2, that become 11.8 into 10 to the power 3 divided by 10 into 10 to the power 3. This get cancelled. So this become 18, and m square by 2, that become 1.18 minus 1, that is equal to 0.18, and m square is equal to 0.36, and from that m is equal to root of this 0.36. The value here is 0.6. So the m value is 0.6, and present modulation, that is equal to 60%. So now we solve the A part, and B part similarly the m they are giving. In first part we have to calculate the m, and here they are giving the m value as 40. So the same wave, it transmitted, another wave modulated to 40% also transmitted. Find the radiated power. So here the total power consumption here is PC plus PC into 1 plus m square divided by 2 plus this one is first m1 square, and here another one wave also modulated, transmitted with the modulation index of 40%. So this is the formula, and we have to add how many wave transmitted with the different modulation index. So here PC value is 10, and 1 plus first wave, that is 0.6, 6 square divided by 2, plus another one is 0.4, 40% means 0.4 divided by 2. So this is the total power consumption, and solving this we will get 12.6 kilovolt. So if you are add another one signal with 40% modulation, we have the total power consumption of 12.6 kilowatt.